Hi everyone. Today let's do the questions and answers from the poem A Naughty Little Comet. In my previous lesson, I had read, recited, and explained the poem. So if you missed that one, please watch that video first before you watch this one. Here is an easy link to it. So you can just click on that link and it will take you to the poem. Once you are sure that you have understood the poem well, then you can come back to this video and we can do the questions and answers together. Okay? But if you have watched that video and you have understood the poem well, you want to proceed with the questions and answers, let's do it together. I will read each question to you and you can try and answer it on your own. After that, I will tell you what my answer is and you can check if you got your answer right. All right? So we are doing the questions and answers from the poem A Naughty Little Comet by Ella Wheeler Wilcox. Ella Wheeler Wilcox. All right. You can keep a notebook and a pen ready with you if you like, or you can go through them orally with me. So here you have to rearrange the sentences in the correct sequence. I've done this one for you. The first sentence would be, a little comet lived near the Milky Way. And then the mother of the comet was a very good old star. The third, the mother told the comet about an ogre, a giant who eats people, Sun. The fourth, the foolish comet moved nearer and nearer to the ogre. Fifth sentence, the comet laughed to scorn the quiet stars. She laughed and made fun of the stars who were so quiet. And then the telescopes from Earth aimed at the comet because people on Earth wanted to look at her. Then the stars let the sickly-faced old moon get all the love and praise. The eighth one, the old mother star grew sad. She realized what the fate of the comet was going to be. And then the ninth one, the comet vanished in the sun. That's exactly what happened. A bad thing happened. The comet disappeared. And finally, the quiet stars are still twinkling every night. Okay, now let's go on to the questions. Shall we begin? The first question, what did the comet love to do? You think? And now check if you got the answer right. The comet loved to wander out at night and jump about and play. The next question, why did the mother star scold the little comet? Why was she shouting at the comet? Why was she trying to tell the comet not to do something? The answer, the mother star scolded the little comet because she was reckless and always ventured out too far. What about the third question? Can you answer that? What did the comet do instead of growing cautious of the ogre? Now, Mother Star told the comet to be careful of the ogre. Don't go too close. Was the comet cautious? Did the comet become careful? What did the comet do instead? Check your answer. The comet moved closer to the ogre instead of keeping away from it because she was a foolish little comet. Don't you think so? The fourth one, why did the mother star's cheeks grow worn and pale, weak and colorless? Let's see if you got it right. The mother star's cheeks grew worn and pale because she knew what would happen to the naughty little comet. The fifth question, how did the fun end for the gay comet? Did the fun end? How did it end? All right, check your answer. The sun gobbled up the gay comet. It vanished in the sun, remember. Shall we move on now? Are you ready? All right. Answer these questions with reference to the context. So here's a part of the poem given to you, but instead of growing cautious and of showing proper fear, the foolish little comet edged up nearer and more near. The first question here, who should the comet be afraid of? Now, I think this answer is really easy. Who should the comet be afraid of? Check your answer. The comet should be afraid of the sun because the sun was an ogre, according to the comet's mother. Remember? B. Why and who told the comet to be cautious? Check. The mother of the comet told it to be cautious because she knew that if the comet went too close to the sun would gobble it up. The third one, C, pick out a pair of rhyming words from the stanza. So there are two lines given here. What are the rhyming words? What are the words that sound alike? Let's see if you know what the rhyming words are. The rhyming words are fear and near. Got it? Okay, there's another one, another reference to context. Here is a part of the poem that I'm reading. And as she talked and tossed her head and switched her shining trail, the staid old mother star grew sad. Her cheek grew worn and pale. A. Who is she in the above stanza? Who are they referring to? Let's see if you got it right. She is the naughty little comet. B. What does growing worn and pale signify? Worn and pale. When I explained the poem, I told you. So if you haven't watched that video, do go back and watch it. Growing worn and pale means that the star was not shining as brightly as before. C. Identify the figure of speech used in the poem, give examples. Even this one I discussed when I was reading and explaining the poem to you. So again, if you have not watched that video, please go back and watch that video. Once you have understood the poem, you can come back and do these questions and answers. Those who have watched that video, I'm sure you can answer this question. So go ahead. And now check your answer. The figure of speech is personification. The star is given human qualities with cheeks that grew worn and pale. The star also grew sad. Now, stars don't have cheeks. The star cannot grow sad, but that's what the poem says. All right. So with that, we've come to the end of the questions that were at the end of the poem, A Naughty Little Comet. I hope this session has been useful to you. We'll meet again very soon. Until then, bye.